attached to Broadstone Golf Club down in Dorset, so on the coast. Been attached there. Well, I was junior member there for ages, and then went over to the States, came back again, and they happily let me be attached there as well. So yeah, that's my little home.
Unusual route into pro golf. I actually went to university, got a degree in sports management, and then started work for a sports management company in London, managing European Seniors Tour golf and the like. And my main sponsor, ISPS, offered me a contract to play full time. Yeah, well, it's been an interesting couple of years. It's my second season. I played cricket originally, sort of, and I broke my back when I was 17. And so yeah, then golf sort of was a bit of a fluke, lucky accident, and yeah, so it's taken off, and it's sort of it's going okay, I guess.
Bunker is definitely a wear it well brand. It's a little bit different. It's really well made clothes. It's just, you know, good fitting, and it's got some interesting colours, and it's good combinations that Rob and his team put together at Bunker. So fantastic. There's a few colours that I don't think I could quite pull off, but there's other people who can. So
you're looking good today. What's your inspiration for your outfit?
I have no idea really. I just thought try and I don't know, mix it up slightly and see, you know, have a bit of fun.
Fair play. It's all about fun.
Amuse the playing partners.
Or put them off so you can
yeah, exactly.
Funniest golf story was probably when I was a junior, actually.
Well, I got sent a bill. Ooh, that's a good question.
I think it was 6 counties or 4 counties, playing for Dorset. I think it was at Chipping Sodbury or somewhere like that in the area. And there was a hold up on the tee, and there's a kid just lying down in the middle of the fairway, and we're thinking, oh, this isn't good. And he got knocked out for a little bit, and when he woke up, everyone was like, oh, are you okay? You okay? He's like, oh, that happened to me last week. So I think struck by lightning, hit by a golf ball twice in a week. I think that's pretty amusing, to be honest. Not for the guy who had a massive welt on his head, but for everyone else involved, it was all right.
On the edge of, I think it was Collingtree Park, as I put a golf ball straight through his roof.
Wow.
Yeah. So.
Take some bird.
Oh, I got exactly. I was playing a Jamega tour event in Spain. We had a Spanish swing last year, and I was playing in the Pro-Am the day before the tournament. And a guy I was playing with, very windy, at a Sebi Ballesteros course, a design course, and he hit his tee shot par 3 into the bunker. And as he was then going into the bunker to play his second shot, what he didn't realise is that his trolley was being pushed on by the wind, and it went absolutely straight into the leg. He didn't realise it. So he went up to play his bunker shot, thinned it into the water, which was brilliant, and he looked back to see where his trolley was, and it had just gone straight into the water. I was about 50 yards away. I was laughing so hard I couldn't stop it, and I didn't want to shout out to him because there was no way he'd be able to get it. So unfortunately everything went in: wallet, phone, keys, and all his golf bag. But he then played the rest of the round, which I thought was quite a good effort. He took his trousers off and got in. That was absolutely brilliant.
I mean, Jamega's absolutely spot on. Really good way for stepping stones up to the next level. I think, you know, they're very personable guys. You get to know them on a, you know, name basis, which is great. You don't get that with other tours. It's a little bit more of a membership number and sign up and thanks for coming. But Jamega, they really sort of help the players along, and yeah, I think they do a really good job.
I think it's great. It's run very well. Everyone's very friendly. So yeah, it's a really nice way to sort of ease into professional golf, and there's some great players on there week in, week out. So yeah, no, really good.
Best place to pull a, well, to be honest with you, we tried with Sally, the organiser, for ages, and she's still not budging. So I think I'm probably struggling. I think I'm struggling elsewhere. So apart from Sally, we are limited a little bit.
Calcot Park, this one is fantastic. You've got to be very accurate with your driver. As soon as you go into the rough, it's punishing. Studley Wood we played a few weeks ago. That's really fantastic. But probably my favourite one would be Mentmore, which is just stunning. It's in the grounds of Wayne Manor, as in Batman. and it's a really, really good track. I always seem to score pretty well around there. But no, so these three, Studleywood, Calcot and Mentmore would be my sort of top three.
I have to say this is probably one of the best we've played. It's in Calcot Park, yeah. It's in great condition, and I really enjoyed it. It's got to be Tiger Woods, I think. Difficult to say anyone else.
Who'd you most like to?
Me at times. No, I'm not sure. Not many golfers that I sort of dislike particularly.
Probably recouping some of the losses over the last 3 years, to be honest. Yeah, it's not cheap, but no, I'm really lucky to have the sponsors that I have, so that makes it a lot more possible for me to be able to do it. But yeah, there was a few whiskies after that win anyway.
Yeah, it was fantastic. It was a long trek. I flew to Florida for the original qualifying. That got me into the one in England, and then that got me through to Pinehurst. And yeah, it was an incredible week and very enjoyable.
Fantastic. So, I mean, I didn't realise that there's so many qualifiers. How does that work? You've got one in America that you go to, and then...
Yeah, well, I think they had about 10,000 entries this year in America.
Wow.
So in America they call it the like the regional qualifying, like we have for the Open, and there's maybe 100 people at every venue and maybe 5 spots.
Wow.
So, and then that gets you into the sectional qualifier, where there's probably maybe 10 of those. And I played at Walton Heath, where I had played previously, where a lot of the European tour guys play, and there's a lot more spots. But obviously there's a lot better standard of player.
So what did you shoot at Walton Heath?
I shot 67.70, which finished second. So that was
Great,
so
great. And then I'm guessing this is your first time playing in the US Open?
Yeah, only the second time I'd ever entered the tournament.
Oh wow!
So I got in it. So yeah, it was fantastic. I mean, the golf course was, when I played it in practice, I thought it was unplayable, but when the tournament started, they moved a few tees up, and you could sort of see a score, but it was all around the greens. It was so tricky. Yes, you could land a ball comfortably on the green, but then it would roll within maybe 15 feet, 20 feet of the edge of the green, and it would just sweep off the green. So the actual targets were very small. So everyone was going to miss greens, that was the thing. So it was all about whether you could putt it up close and hole it or chip it close.
Battle of the short game.
Yeah. It was long. I thought it maybe played a little bit shorter because it looked brown, but with the Bermuda grass it didn't run as much. When we get brown in Europe, it means it runs, but the Bermuda didn't run. But like I say, they moved a few of the tees up, and it was playable. It was playable. It's great. You know, it's where you want to be. It's what you practice for, and it's where you want to be. And the practice days were great. There was thousands of people out there watching, and the atmosphere was amazing. So, but like I say, yeah, it's where you want to be. First day I shot 2 over, which was fine. I mean, it put me in position to make the cut. And then the second day I started well, and then made a triple from absolutely nowhere on the 5th, the par 5, and then that put me behind the 8 ball, and it was a struggle from there, to be honest. The adrenaline sort of disappeared, and you cannot chase it. You have to be patient and maybe hole putts. And you know, you saw with Keimer, once he got to 5-6 under, you could see the way he played was patient, but then he kept holding some nice putts to keep going, and that was the key. It was similar to how I imagined it. Obviously I've grown up at Wentworth, and I've seen big tournaments and big players, but I mean, the weather was fantastic, and like I say, there's so many people, but to see, you know, Rory McIlroy and Mickelson and all these big superstars and to know you're competing against them, like I say, that's where you want to be.